So for the 5, OnePlus is using a dual camera setup, similar to what Apple and other companies have already done.
那这个我们另外的变化就是我们是双摄，这次双摄呢，实际上我们是应该是在去年我们其实就想做双摄，但是呢那个时候我觉得这个双摄的这个教育成本还很高，但是我们在这个上面我们也得感谢这个苹果教育的这个市场。其实大家可以看到双摄有一个很大，我认为一个很大的这个变化是这个景深可以拍出非常好的这个人像，这个是对用户非常大的一个价值，因为我也。
There are 2 lenses to it. Combined, OnePlus can do interesting tricks with focus and perspective. It's a familiar concept, which OnePlus doesn't really shy away from acknowledging. Being a smaller company, OnePlus wasn't equipped to do this kind of camera until now.
Now, in terms of features, the main 2 new stuff are the portrait mode that is brought in from the dual camera. All right, and we are providing some degree of zoom that should be lossless. There are also technologies that allow us to provide portrait mode with single camera. Yes, that does exist. All right, but at this point, the output is still not as good as those provided by dual cam modules.
The choice to go with a dual camera setup had repercussions throughout the phone's design. The cameras moved from the center of the back of the phone to the upper left corner to minimize its bump. This required a lot of back and forth between OnePlus's designers and its camera engineers to find the right balance.
The problem is it's a dual camera setup, so basically naturally it takes more than 2 times of the traditional space. Right, so that is like a lot. I mean, very much a lot. Right. So that was very difficult. I mean, it started out that we had to choose something a lot pretty much smaller than previous models actually. Right? But we were able to end up with the main camera being actually pretty much the same size. It's a little difficult to make 2 cameras, 2 holes in the back and make it not look ugly. So, plus actually we're making 3 because there's another hole for the flashlight.
Solving complex photographic problems requires a lot of clever engineering and software work. Even Apple released the iPhone 7 Plus's portrait mode in beta first. And OnePlus is constantly iterating to make it better. Basically, the software will make or break whether or not the OnePlus 5's camera is a success.